Hey guys, this is Mike from the Board Game BBQ Podcast. Today I'm going to be unboxing the Pearlbrook expansion to Everdell by James Wilson and illustrated by friend of the show Andrew Bosley from Starling Games. Now, quite excited about this one. Everdell is definitely a game that I have grown to love recently. It is a great worker placement game where you have to really build an engine to make it work well for you, and it's a big struggle to sort of collect collect resources that you need with your limited amount of meeples, and really quickly build that engine where you can keep your turn going and not be over very quickly. I do already have an expansion for this called Spyquest, which is fantastic. Everdell Pearlbrook expansion adds a different section to the board, which is called the River, which we're going to see in just a moment when I can manage to open the box, which is always a fun part. The section of these boxes always makes things a bit more fun. We'll get there eventually, I promise. Okay, we've got it open. The first part is successful. So we've got a little book here that teaches you the new rules for this expansion and lay out what sort of contents there are and give you the basic layout. It's actually not too hard. I have played it once before. This is the river section of the board. Hopefully you can see that. Basically what we're going to be doing is adding this to the side of the board, and we're going to be sending our frog ambassadors to this section of the board. So frog ambassadors are extra meeples that work differently to the normal meeples in the game. They give you the different colors that you normally have. So these frogs are the only meeples that are actually allowed to travel to the river to go to those spots and try to unlock different sections and get new cards. Got a new race here as well. I'm not sure who they are actually. They might be geckos. I'm actually not too sure. I'll have to look that up myself. Got another worker placement race there. Now these actually replace some of the events in the game. So these are sections that will actually be replaced, and you have these little monuments that you can place on there as well. And basically you're going to be actually upgrading. Sorry, you're going to be trying to get more points and sacrificing cards to get these little monuments that'll earn you more victory points at the end of the game. I actually quite like that change. These are pearls. So the pearls are a new currency in the game. Oh, they look lovely. I've actually never seen these hands-on. I've only played the expansion online. But these are lovely. They look fantastic, very shiny. And look, they really hold up with Everdell having an amazing quality in the components. I would definitely hold Everdell in the top games for me in terms of quality of components. They'll have a fantastic tactile nature, and I always enjoy playing with them. And I think no one can go past the squishy berries in the main box. They're definitely fantastic. And we've got some new cards. So let's have a quick look at some of these ones. Hopefully it's a bit easier to open than the box was. Okay. So, once again, Andrew Bosley, friend of the show, outdoes himself with these amazing cards. The artwork is always fantastic. I think these cards here, first of all, are the cards that go into the river, as I mentioned before. They'll get mixed up. And there are lots of like little sea creatures, which are very fitting. So different sorts of fish, crabs, and underwater dwellings. They just look fantastic, and the card quality, once again, awesome. I will definitely be putting these in sleeves. And then we've got some additional cards to the main deck. And as you can see, this is where the pearls come into play. These are also a currency that are needed for most of these cards, or they unlock different sections in the river. But these will be added to the deck and will be able to be used in gameplay. Now, for those who don't know, I believe the rules actually state they don't recommend to mix Pearlbrook with Spirecrest. I've heard that a lot of people do it and still enjoy it. I reckon I will give it a go at some point. Got some new little event. I remember seeing these cards. I think these are cards, if I remember correctly. I think you get one at the start of the game, and it's like an extra little thing you can sort of work towards for some extra victory points end of the game, I believe. Or like a one-use only card. But once again, art looks fantastic, and I'm very excited to give it all a try. So folks, thank you for watching. That was an unboxing of Everdell, the Pearlbrook expansion. Tune in for the next one.